This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Well, that's good to know. Hello everyone, Zach Moore, aka Spartan 107 here, in my kitchen, playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now I know what you guys are thinking, what the hell am I doing? Honestly, my friend wanted me to play this. I hardly know anything about the game except for the just Monica meme. I don't exactly know what that's supposed to imply exactly. Because I've not been like heavily spoiled on this game or whatever. I've been very lucky when it comes to that. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Oof, that does not sound good. By playing Doki Doki, you confirm that you are at least 13 years of age. Yep. I agree. I don't know how much will need to be censored for YouTube, though. It's funny how they say that while playing all this catchy music. It's so funny. Alright, just making sure that things are working properly. Yeah, they are. We're doing a new game, and this is going to be completely blind. I'm just going to play through it to the end. I'm not going to like try to do what I did with my very first visual novel-ish playthrough. I think this might be a visual novel. I'm not entirely sure what Doki Doki is, but I'm not gonna do like what I did with my very first playthrough ever, which was Everlasting Summer, where I got a bad ending and I'm like, fuck that, so I did another episode to get a good ending. So, just call myself Zach. Because I'm basic. Trying to not show the label because I'm not sponsored. I just literally had a little bit of caffeine left. I should have just finished it before we started. Alright, so someone's saying, hey. What's auto? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Let's try that off. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. That's funny, but if she doesn't chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Already you can tell this person's probably ditzy. Either that or I'm just assuming too much. I overslept again, no kidding. But I caught you this time, well, I decided to be nice. See, that's literally what I just said. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Zach. Oh, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Wow, I am just rude today. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I still find it funny they're letting me call myself Zach. Aren't we in Japan? We cross the street together and make our way to school. Actually, it makes me wonder, did Mark call himself Marky Mark or something? As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oof, pardon. By the way, Zach, have we decided on a club to join yet? A club? I didn't even do any clubs in real high school, let alone this high school. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Yep, exactly. I haven't been looking either. Alright, I technically just told a lie. I did try to do the rifle club once, but I had failing grades, so I had to drop out. I was a terrible student in high school. 3 out of the 4 years, I ended up failing a lot of classes. Senior year was fine. That's not true. Are you sure about that, lady? You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This sentence just sums me up perfectly in this modern age, because I've been watching a lot more anime as I grow older, and definitely playing a lot of video games. Definitely recording and streaming a lot too, which is annoying my friends somewhat because there aren't really a lot of games we can just play to play anymore, because I keep wanting to do stuff. Alright, there we go. My mouse is still there, I can tell. I don't remember though. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. Too late, lady. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Excuse me, bitch? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Seriously, stop. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Like, I'm not really trying to do girlish voices, because I can't anymore. So, I will kind of like try to do some tone changes, I guess, with my voice, so, you know, I'm trying to voice different characters. So, like, with her, I'll go like, yay! Yay! More like, actually, because, you know, she'll be the bubbly, excited one, I think. No, I'll just be myself. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Now we're at school. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Actually, I'm just looking at some of my snacks, or whatever. You know, I just got some random snacks that I might also just have for dessert, and I just realized the guaranteed fresh best if used by date there for the ones that are right there is by June 3rd, and I still have to finish up the other stacks that I opened up before I try to open up those, so... Oof. The random things I noticed during the middle of these things. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. My brother Xavier, actually, in college, I think he was in an anime club, I think is what he said. And he told the story about how Trevor and Mom had ended up watching High School DxD together, and how all the people in the club or whatever were like, what? Because High School DxD, if you guys don't know, I haven't seen it myself, but I know a bit about it because of the three of them. Boobs. That's all you gotta say. Boobs and devils. And a cat girl voiced by Jad Saxton. That's all you gotta know. Why haven't I watched it yet? Hello? Sayori? What are you doing here? You must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I just did the Trevor face, I'm pretty sure. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, you can come to my club. I think I know where this is going. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Ooh, I am so mean. Meanie. Figured as much. She's vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I mean, that's not entirely true in real life, though. I do like reading books. I've kind of tried writing a book. I'm trying to come up with a timeline for like a 5-book series I want to write. Post-apocalyptic series that also involves fae and magic and whatnot. That's all I should really speculate. All I should really go into, not speculate. Why am I saying the wrong words? This always happens. Anyways. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, fuck. You're gonna try to bribe me into this club? Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I know she's gonna try to bribe me with food now. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Oh gosh. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh my gosh, that totally sounds like something I'd say in my cynical mind. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori the word is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. That's girl number 1, I guess we're gonna call her for the moment. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. I feel like it's what her voice would sound like. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Says girl 2. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Zach, what a nice surprise. I am not doing so well in making these girls' voices completely different. I'm pretty sure I'm just pulling off Sayori 2 and 3. Welcome to the club. No, that's still... no. Welcome to the club. That's too Yzma. Welcome to the club. No, that sounds way too AI. I'll figure it out as I go along, I guess. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes, and if my knowledge of anime serves well, that means I've got a harem involved here. I'm joking, but still. What are you looking at? I totally feel like she'd be voiced by Jad Saxton if Doki Doki somehow became an anime. Oh my gosh. Japan, please do. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Alright, so her name's Natsuki. She's one I don't recognize, apparently. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. I can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear and turns back toward the other girls, and I spoke pretty, normal. That wasn't quiet at all. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Hold up, how do I know Monica? It's great to see you again, Zach. How do I know you, besides the fact that everyone knows Monica? I swear, have you been doing stuff in another life? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, so she's a freshman too. Got it. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. That's true. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Zach. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, guess I don't get a choice. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Hold up, why is everyone freaking out? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Okay, why are these two freaking out? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Okay, but why are these two freaking out? Okay, so it was a good kind of freak out. So cute! I need to make sure I'm not too loud, though. The business is still open next door. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. That voice does not sound like a Natsuki. Why am I doing that? Alright, so Sayori grabs the first cupcake, Monica grabs the second, and I grab the third one. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh my gosh. What a pig. I kid, guys. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh, I'm sorry that I'm looking for the exact angle in which case I should bite. Everyone knows though, you should start from the head. Right? If you got cats on your cupcakes, maybe start from the head. That's what I think anyways. You guys can say whether or not you think I'm wrong, if you decide to comment, because... Anyways. I think she's waiting for me to take a bite. Yes. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Okay, she's the soon. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you! Dummy! Oh, soon. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I don't actually drink tea. I mean, I'll sometimes drink iced coffee, but I rarely drink coffee or tea at all, so... Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Which is wrong, because I don't drink tea. I'm glad, Yuri says. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Should I tell the truth? I really want to tell the truth. I'm only here because my friend recommended me. And I mean that in two literal ways. Sayori dragged me into the club, and my friend Eric told me I had to fucking play Doki. Well, he wanted me to play Doki. Let's not say that he forced me to play this game. So, yeah, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I think Yuri's the kuderi of the group. Maybe. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Like, seriously. It would be very interesting to see them somehow do a Doki Doki Literature Club anime. Maybe. I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! That voice is still so weird that I'm doing that voice for Natsuki. Enthusiastically agree, though. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Yes, drag me along. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Zach, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, here's the thing. I don't exactly think they'll let me choose the kind of stuff I like to read. When it comes to books, I do kind of like sci-fi, post-apocalyptic, fantasy, just anything in general, really. I've read a lot of kinds of books. Not that I remember a lot of the storylines, but I would say that one of my favorite series was The Dark Tower by Stephen King. It was pretty fucking awesome. I would always read it on the way home and on the way to school. So, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, I guess she likes manga too. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a forward world is equally impressive. Okay, I gotta get a drink real quick before I continue talking about this. Also, still not sponsored, by the way, if you guys saw the label. Not that it would necessarily be a sponsorship anyways, because I doubt they do that. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. And it would make sense for her to talk about something she likes. I'd do the same thing, given the fact that, Actually, I'm not entirely sure if it's because of the fact that I have Asperger's, but, like, I normally tend to be quiet around large groups of people. I don't like talking. I mean, if I was to go to conventions and actually be, like, up on stage having to talk to people, then I guess I would be able to talk to you guys fine. But, like, just being in a normal crowd as a normal person, I would hardly be able to interact with people. But if you get me talking about something I enjoy or something I'm working on or anything like that, I will talk your ear off. Seems like the situation here with Yuri. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Pardon. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? What? Are you literally throwing philosophical shit like that in my face? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Actually, I don't think I have. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I don't know. Do I look like Dwayne? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh! I hate horror. Who? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over me for a split second. Never mind. Okay. Why? That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Fucking embarrassed soon. I am starting to get warm in here. This is... No, just mute. I love wearing hoodies, but I hate it when it just gets so fucking warm all of a sudden. And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, Siddles? What? Okay, she siddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Well, at least she didn't grab her boobs. I'm not cute! I can't make you cute, Natsuki, I'm sorry. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I mean, Xavier writes poems for a living half the time. He's trying to write a novel, but he's playing video games right now, so otherwise our positions would be switched. He'd be out here writing, I'd be out there playing games. But it turns out my friends aren't online at the moment, so I'm waiting on them, and that's why I'm playing this game. Why don't you share them sometimes? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I mean, I don't know that. Sorry, I also didn't go to sleep until... I actually kind of... let's see, yesterday I took a couple of naps. But, like, I took a second one in the middle of the night, because I was in the middle of watching Jacksepticeye play Observation, his second part of the video, and I stopped halfway through because I was falling asleep. So I just, like, went and took a quick nap, and then finished up the video so that way I could go to bed afterwards. Anyways, though, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. You did not just make her embarrassed. You don't want to do that to a kuderi. I think she's a kuderi. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems, Sayuri says. You'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. And everyone's like, what? They're looking very quizzically at Monica. let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! Gotta rely on your childhood friend to perk everyone up. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zach? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I just came along because you offered cupcakes. Sayori maybe have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, uh-oh. I'm losing my train of thought, and they're all looking at me like I killed their puppy. Fuck! Don't do that! All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, actually, now to think about it, Natsuki almost looks like she wants to kill me. But I'm sorry. I thought... Jack, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. I totally am. Don't give me those looks. Okay, I didn't kill your puppy. Anyways, putting my phone down real quick. I saw I had a YouTube notification. I wanted to get that off my screen. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, well, I mean, yes! The fact that you, Doki-Zach, are able to be with 4 girls, one of them a childhood friend, one of them a quiet but definitely passionate reader, one of them the most popular fucking girl in the school, and the other one assumed? Dude, go for it! Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. And one by one, the girls' eyes light up. Now they all look, well, some of them look surprised. Monica looks happy, though. Yes! I'm so happy. Of course you are. You dragged me into this. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Are you waiting for them to just offer sex to you now? That's exactly what Commander Shepard did in Mass Effect 1 with the consort. If you go for the renegade option after she gives you like that little talking about like how she has prophetic visions of stuff. All she does is just talk about your past and how they'll set up your building blocks for your future. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Do I actually have the chance to write a poem? That would be epic. Monica looks over at me once more. Can you stop that? Zach, I look forward to seeing how you expressed yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. I almost feel like I need a cut to fucking Virgil from the Sanders sides, because he's an awesome character. I like him. Meanwhile, the girls can continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Zach, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Great. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Are you literally asking yourself that, dude? Well, I guess 14-year-old Doki-Zach would be very interested in girls. I mean, I kind of was in high school, but I was terrible at flirting. I am terrible at flirting, actually. What am I saying? Ugh, I can also sometimes come across as shallow. That's another reason why I haven't gotten a girlfriend, because, like, I've said some stupid things and made some stupid decisions, and it turns off a lot of girls, so. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Can I please get the option to actually write a poem? That'd be fucking awesome. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I'm gonna have to refill this in a moment. Whenever I finish this up. I just love that I see the girls bouncing around over there. How many minutes have passed since I started? Oh. About 36. It's like approaching 36, so. Like, I guess we're just choosing words. I was gonna choose random words. I'm sorry, are there expressions changing depending on what word I choose? Okay, yeah, they are. I guess Sayori really likes it, but Yuri and Natsuki don't. Why do you really like it, Sayori? Oh, okay, that actually worked for her, I guess, to get some points in. Oh, okay, so she liked that word. Okay, I'm just singing words, and immediately it's making me think that some of these poems are gonna get a bit too sensual. I bet anything you say would automatically get Sayori to like it. I almost feel like I want to click on this word. Fuck it, I'll click on this. Oh my gosh, and I actually got her to get excited. Wow, I'm a bit worried now for her.